Meow. She didn't like that. Alrighty. Where is it? Gotta be honest. I don't know how I feel about this game yet. I haven't played it in a couple months, but I don't know. What's up, noob? Speak the devil. Told you guys, I'm on a cycle. I'm gonna stick to it. Mass Effect Disco Jack. But I don't know how I feel about this game. I think maybe I gotta play it again just to get into it. But I left off at a good place though. I know that much. I left off at a pretty good place. It was right before I cut the body down. Or actually it was right after he took the body down. Yeah, I think this is a little too much thinking for me. I need something simple like another Pokemon game.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's
Also,
gently laid on one side.
I despise how everybody's British.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy.
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
Autopsy.
The fuck are they on about?
Ugh, God, these fucking assholes.
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
What is a field autopsy?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Are gardening gloves good?
They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
God, dude, French people are insufferable. Yeah, maybe if I just act like a damn fool.
In your paperwork, officer, just fill out the field autopsy form.
I hate how they pronounce these things, dude. Why do French people talk like this? I think I've lost my paperwork.
Officer, what haven't you lost?
None of your business. Lay off my case.
Losing your paperwork is not a small issue. I'm sorry if I came off as patronizing.
Patronizing. Patronizing.
I can give you my paperwork. There's an autopsy form there. Several, actually, but only if it helps move things along.
I'm sorry I lost everything.
Yes, well...
I don't know how to be compassionate to a fellow man. Oh man, this was a lot. I don't remember how to fucking do about this shit. I like to lie though, so we'll level this up. I'm gonna lower my mic.
It's okay to cry, Runkari.
These people are so fucking annoying. Let's work off yours for now.
The autopsy form is near the end.
Let's take a peek at his notes.
You find a moment as the lieutenant inspects the dead man's fingernails. Just a few glances. The pages are filled with a bulky freehand that's nearly illegible.
Let's look for something about me.
Odd, there doesn't seem to be much about you in his notes, as if you aren't the sun around which the world revolves. Could it be that the case is not about you?
Whatever.
It's very hard to draw conclusions. All you can make out is that he is in a hurry to solve the case. The tempo of the handwriting says as much, and that there are a lot of notes in there. Most of them are made prior to arriving at the scene, in preparation.
What?
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
The first one.
That's you.
Only the first question and already I don't know the answer. Maybe he'll like this.
Not an energetic start to an autopsy, I agree.
Pig's messed up. Kuno feels pity.
Just leave it empty, officer.
the corpse lies there, indifferent to your retrograde amnesia. The next box says
KK57-0803.0815. Next, NA. Next, NA. Roughly 50.
the corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Mondial.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
I forgot everything about like the race relations in this game.
Fucky, fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
I want to take this seriously.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
We're still going with March 4th. 51. What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
Yeah, what is treatment?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed.
Sure-handed? I'm not so sure.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's
Somebody could have
chest,
fucked with it after he
as if
died.
in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbat puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH. 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Good 3.
I'm afraid we can't continue before we've gone through both the external and internal examination first, thoroughly.
Okay.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color.
Damn, he wears a medium? He looks in worse shape than me, and I wear like an extra large. Yikes. Lower the camera. Big boy.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing down.
He's bloated. That's just true, yeah.
For processing.
Ugh, that's gross.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good.
Sounds good,
Ambient
noob. Thanks for the lurk.
freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim.
Stroke his hair gently.
The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to your hand, like thread off a ragdoll's head.
Fuck it. Keep petting him.
More hair sticks to your hand. Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape. There, dead man. You were someone's child. It's all over now.
Just keep petting him.
More hair sticks to your hand.
That's it.
There, dead man. You were someone's child. It's all over now.
There, baby.
The lieutenant watches you in silence.
Coward.
That was some sick shit, Sekopa.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
Predation.
Ligature mark.
Oof.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Pet the chain cutters.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Nasty.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Precision.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Let's look for a good spot.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
Fuck it, bro. We have to try.
You jam the cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then...
Let's fucking cut it.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that faggoty. Corpse fucking time.
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
Okay.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts with
What was
his
the check
elbow
for that
to his knee
physical
for
instrument?
precision. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here. The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
I'm surprised they pronounce it like mitres.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia...
No, let's get out and see.
I fucking knew it.
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
I can't stand these kids, dude.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Are you sure? Let me take a look.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin. Last item, hands. Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
This is a lot. God.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
If I may add the moral of the story.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
Oh, he liked it. Okay, alright.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
This is nasty.
Yeah, jack that fucker off.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen, hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
See what's deeper inside.
It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. A contraction. Your throat pumps a little something from your stomach and into your mouth.
Oh God, this
You're
guy's so
forced
weak.
to swallow, just to keep looking. Inside, you see darkness. Just a mess of meat and darkness. Mute silence as always.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm kind of skeptical about this game.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
The fuck is that?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
No, that's what I'm asking.
Neither am I. That's it. Same for toxicology and serology.
Alright, whatever.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck, visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal.
The pool of faces.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Yeah, we gotta keep the voila.
What's next on the list? Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
What about the injuries we've inflicted?
Oh, so we inflicted them?
Team effort.
You mean the incision on the thorax from a chain cutter? That was not a team effort, and I wouldn't mention it. Muddies the water.
Oh, whatever, man. This guy's not a fucking team player.
Injuries. Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Postmortem.
Agreed. Next injury? So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Right. Next. Nothing. Just in case.
I don't believe you.
The corpse lay slouched to the side, oblivious to its surroundings. The field autopsy.
Alright. A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
I'm gonna say it's non-fatal. Like maybe it was after the fact.
He is deep in thought, eyes fixed on the bright red ring around the dead man's neck.
A sign of a struggle.
Why do you say that? Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
Ugh. I'm gonna say it's a psychic arts.
Now you're just undermining yourself for the sake of it. What's strange is, I agree. I was sure we had our cause of death here, and now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
How did it go?
It was an irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success. We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy. Now we put him in a body bag and I drive him to Forborg for processing.
The lieutenant looks at the dead man one more time, then at his notebook, then at the corpse again. He's thinking, did I miss something? You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse.
We'll look one more time. I'm sure it couldn't hurt.
Your arms reach out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
Crawl up his nose.
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in. Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching
It's
for
fucking
something
nasty.
in the cartilage.
The fuck is he doing?
The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider.
I'll squeeze it.
You pick it between your fingers. The mass feels large, very porous somehow. Keep crawling, lest you break it. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track.
Open your eyes and look, of course. Play with it? You'll start flicking beans?
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, delicate to touch. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth.
God, this language is fucking nasty.
Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear dark.
I know, it's just gross.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
The fuck is happening?
Ah, shit, see?
Yes, that's what this part is called. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again, never wake. Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Fucking cavity, see?
quivering with awe. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly, cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin.
Can you get to it?
All right, I'm gonna inspect it first.
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it from the inside. The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium.
All right, I think it's fixed. Okay, yeah. God, I'm fucking flailing my hands everywhere. It's fucking
We
gross.
have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
Forget about the fucking exit wound, Beano. The pig is wearing him like a fuck puppet.
Fish it out. A bullet
You pick
casing?
the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just...
My pig's fucking got it.
He's watching his old man get the big prize at the claw game.
Pull up interfacing.
What? What is it?
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers.
Ugh, I'm just thinking about him doing this with fucking gardening gloves. He doesn't even have proper PPE.
With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
Fucking beautiful.
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber. Rifled. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Keep it as a gift.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later. Looks like we need to add one more item to your injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Just nod. I can do.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Agreed.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
he's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Think so?
I did not just come up with this. I have had my doubts since we found no signs of struggle on his wrist. No claw marks on his neck. Why? Why didn't he fight for his life? There have been other signs too. Small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
We didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride in there.
I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Maybe the bullet holds more answers.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
We put him in a bag and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. The body bag should contain the odor for the duration of the transport.
That's interesting because I had like a 17 or like a single digit, maybe like 7% chance. I think it was a perception check. That's not going to be up here. Yeah, I think it was a perception check. But I had like a really, really low chance. But I was like, all right, fuck it. Just going to try it anyway.
I would drive him to processing, but it's too late to do that today. I'll do it first thing tomorrow. No problem. One more thing. This was really good work, detective.
The word lingers in the air of the yard. As far away, dogs are barking. Further yet, the sound of motor traffic. Detective.
Alright, see, now I'll roll this one too. Who are you?
I'm gone.
Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't know that's what that I forgot that's what this does. Well, there, who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer. Go ahead, Cobbo. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yeah.
Here you go, you loony.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder. In the past, way out in the west.
My name Rooney.
Fuck no. You're no Rooney. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Could I really be Harry?
You can be anything you want, brother Coppo. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
That's weird. I got two different things. Let's level this one up. Oh, I gotta get enough tasks. I'm not paying for fucking damages.
All right.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Oh god, this music, no! I can't stand this fucking song anymore. I can't. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with this map.
Yes?
Alright, this fucking mouse is like super unsensitive. Run the victim here, so let's do that. See if I get this number.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it. Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have
The Insane Clown Posse database?
The International Collaboration Police? They keep detailed records of all military technology produced by licensed manufacturers. That's one of the reasons the Moral Intern spearheaded the creation of the ICP in the first place.
What's the Moral Intern?
Officer, as much as I appreciate your efforts to lighten the mood, we both have important work to get back to. Did you have any other serious questions?
Yeah. Do this one. I don't remember this, but...
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944
I don't remember this person.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer.
I don't remember this person at all.
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Have you seen my badge or my gun?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer.
Oh, it's
The law.
missing. It's missing. Oh, wait, hang on.
You told me back in the whirly. Oh,
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Kim doesn't have a uniform either. So what the fuck does that matter?
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
uniform. I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe
Jesus.
it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes.
Oh my god.
It got pretty graphic.
Jesus.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them. You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that. Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after.
What happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and
Pucks.
guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Oh my god.
It almost looked like you pawned it.
Oh.
But believe me, I did not ask.
Pawned it.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Just leave because of Garte. This is the other bartender in there.
What? No, why would you even think that? Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. No, not me. No, sorry, I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, why didn't you call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
Fuck is the Union?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Well, we don't have to go that far.
No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
The other people who live around here. Local people, I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned.
In trouble.
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Okay.
You do? What else can I do for you? Yeah, go on.
Guess that was it.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at a whirling in
Oh, okay.
when she was still working there.
You hate me. You love me if I'm still a worm.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit. The stuffed bird, the great skua, you threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Sounds like me, alright.
Didn't seem like you had fun doing it, though. Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you, well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now. We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Jesus.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
Sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself. The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Nobody's pointing fingers.
Wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
You're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen. God, this is so funny, but I feel like, I want to apologize because I feel bad. But this is crazy. I want to see what the reaction is.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
When I spoke to Guard, it seemed like he thought he left because of him.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I really do. No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
The corpse that you left up for weeks anyway.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe.
I can tell.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? No. And I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning. 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a
All
set
right.
of...
Oh, our hands are full. We have a lot of work to do. Yeah, we'll get into the bar again. Just the front entrance. We'll clear out this task for Gart. Oh, I guess that's the bird I fucked up.
Can I help you? Wait, what? But what about the bird? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
I threw it. I was drunk and belligerent.
You broke the skewer!
I assure you it was him.
Who's talking to this guy?
It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry or relieved that it was you. Again.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
It's just the way I am.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
I'm gonna try to schmooze this guy so I don't have to pay the bill.
Really? I should give her a call then. Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...?
About that money.
Yes. Have you got it? You must be joking, right? You come... This isn't a game show. I'm not going to
You can cash it in at the local frit near the harbor gates.
Whatever.
It might not be enough to cover it.
Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Alright, I have an ad break coming up. Can I just... I'll quick save. I think I gotta end the dialogue. Alright, I'll quick save. BRB, we'll continue this. We'll just go down the task list. Yeah. BRB. All right, I think I'm starting to get back into the groove with this game. I was kind of shaky on it beforehand. I was like, coming back to it, I wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy it.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood. occasionally sipping from his mug.
I think I'm back
This
into it. I'm
must be
immersed.
the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. It must be his name. Goranci. Goranci Kubek. Sounds representative. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Let's just keep trying to talk to this
He
guy.
smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't speak his language. So I didn't think we're gonna get anywhere.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. The door does not budge. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to the cobalt blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
Is this guy fucking mocking me? The door's a mega investigation. This is a big fucking deal.
Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Can I help you? What thing?
This mysterious blue door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the Frit warehouse, probably.
Wondering about it is, of course, exactly what he's been doing for 10 years.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
You want to know what's back there, don't you, Squidward?
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Absolutely.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
Was there something else? Because I have coasters to stack and glasses to clean. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything.
Another thing.
Oh,
Great.
never mind.
Yes.
Is this Anthony Fantano? Yeah. So we have some time to kill. Come back later. Um. Yeah, we'll do that later. A piss off. Let's see.
Yes? Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Open up a little.
Ah, if you insist. What do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I wouldn't do that anyway.
I guess you don't need glasses, then.
You don't look like other people here. It's just straight to the point.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
You're only making it sound uninteresting.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
Okay, then tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Come on.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
Break free.
It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall. Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
I have a crush on this guy?
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of your...
Good. Let's change the subject.
Fine. What else? Oh, there's something about the signatures. Fishing village down the coast. Alright. Easy enough. Maybe it's a different town.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Oi, bruv.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent, rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Yeah, when were you last tested?
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a man-o'-war.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cads. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Yeah?
I lied.
Lying is cool, I guess. I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Okay. That's concerning. Why did it just auto-save?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
There must be another way into the building.
That was weird.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
I'm guessing regarding this task, I might not be able to do it yet. Aimless fishing village down the coast. This is maybe the other way. Can't stand that song.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl. You're fooling nobody.
Sir, are you okay? You've been... Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're
Who are
about
these
books.
famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
But it does make the famous people more famous. Why would they do that, sir? You're not that old. Maybe you'll do something really important, something that wows the world. Yes, sir.
What do we have in here?
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Right.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
She's very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
she smiles and nods.
What a bitch. It's back here.
You see a set of tattered curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Yeah, pull that shit open anyway.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
All right, I'll think about it for a minute.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
What are you, a coward? Think about
Oh, I thought it was just gonna open it.
adventures waiting for us on the other side.
Yeah, let me in, dude.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. You see a tattered set
Open
of
it up.
curtains and a You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Okay. Anyway. Ooh, what the...
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Only an echo. No one is there. Only an echo.
Figure that out later.
I wasn't kidding when I said we're parapsychologically done. You clearly don't care about the consequences. What gives you the right?
I detected psychic emanations and I was compelled to investigate.
Don't expect my help from now on. The back door is locked and I threw away the key. I won't trifle with such forces. Do look at the books, though. The books compel you. You may be able to make up for this by buying a lot of books.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Well, then why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman, the man from Hjelmdal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
I have no money.
Rows and rows of Hjelmdalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hjelmdal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hjelmdal, Return to Hjelmdal. And the solipsistic Man from Hjelmdal and the Hjelmdal Man.
Jesus, man. Morally bankrupt. Creatively bankrupt, I should say. Possibly both. Good grief.
Maybe 100. Man from Hjelmdal and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hjelmdal and the false god. Man from Hjelmdal and the scorched earth. Man from Hjelmdal, the Hjelmdal colonies. Man from Hjelmdal and the swamp beast. Man from Hjelmdal and the snow crabs. Not even close. Man from Hjelmdal in hell. Man from Hjelmdal and the forest of slaves. Man from Hjelmdal under the lake. Man from Hjelmdal, Hjelmdal burning. There's even the Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Hjelmdalaman.
Jesus Christ. Do any of these call out?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hjelmdal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hjelmdalaman lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hjelmdal and the Devil Woman.
Aren't all women devil woman?
Especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini. There's also some sort of a snake lizard beast slithering around her abdomen, chest, shoulder region. It's symbolic of vice and sin. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hjelmdal novels.
Alright, I'll keep them in mind. If I can come across some money, that'd be nice. I feel like I'm just trying to kill time. Oh wait, what's this?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games
Welcome
for all
back.
ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Welcome back, noob. I'm bored trying to kill time, so I'm just looking through a bookstore.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Braubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
I'm trying to keep it somewhat grounded.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends?
Do I have friends?
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Friends are technically like family.
He sounds like Endive.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations.
Oh, nice.
It'll cost 12 real.
I have the money for that.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. Furthermore, they have no idea how hard it is to simply remove a body from a tree. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
I take it he's not a fan of the genre.
Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre. The Murder of Dick Mullen. Yes, there's also The Dame Who Did It. Farewell, My Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The Morbid Tales of Dick Mullen. The Dark Tide Turns. Tragedy Calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer.
Of course.
In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
What does that have to do with reaction speed?
Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems very close by, pulsating just out of reach.
A Tome of Fascist Magic? I'll read that book. That sounds nuts.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
This is boring me.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom's not for free.
I knew I picked the right shelf.
I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services. It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
Smack the shit out of my mic again.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take
It's a good game to play during the week because it makes me sleepy.
It's important to note.
The next time I play this, I'm gonna shower beforehand, so I can just go to bed.
When it's up to your mind to heal yourself,
I definitely can't play this on the
because
weekend.
of your mind that you're ill in the first place. It's your own fault if you're ill. Got it?
I might owe you money. Did it come through the stream?
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver.
Here we go. I need that.
And
all right, hang on.
There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
Oh man, no! The first time I smacked it, it was during the autopsy. I was flailing around because I was physically uncomfortable.
This
how
is
gross
just
it was.
Garbage. What's even paranatural about this? The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pearl. The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the Pale, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near Pale.
Sounds invigorating.
It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation. It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the Pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the Pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired. Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health. Is it any more improbable than anything else that human beings put their faith in? For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the Pale, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
The hell is a perambulator?
This is exactly what you need. There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough. If you'd like to continue reading, I must insist you buy it.
Oh my god. That's enough of that. Perambulate means walking on two legs like humans do. Interesting. I'm not very smart. I'm just trying to kill time until something else happens. Not sure what else I can do around here. God, this fucking music, dude.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots.
Oh, we've done that. We gotta talk to her.
Hello again, officer.
So they want me to do this one thing. Might get to it. First, let me save. Do normal save. Ask around about the tattoos. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
Got some change?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
That sounds like Vinny Vine Sauce.
The bosses, man. Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
Who up perambulating?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Fuck, I opened my VPN on accident. I hope it doesn't fucking break the stream. I don't think I have it set to auto connect. Shout out to Proton VPN. They sponsor me. I'll take a sponsor from Proton, absolutely.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Not a good track record of mental health in that family.
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago?
True.
High above you, the king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
You got me there. I think I needed 15 real to pay off my my debt. I'm assuming.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your
grandma.
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
What a buzzkill, dude. What else I can scrape together?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
What?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
God, that'll be the day. Guess I'm breathing down my neck.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here. Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
Yeah.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
What stuff you selling?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Where'd you get these comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Well, do your cool officers get discounts?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything for you.
Give me some money.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
I need to get the money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, detective.
I could just steal from him.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Ugh. I want to steal something.
Clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design.
Oh well. Maybe later. You got money in here? What's this?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
Water lock.
This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Well, we'll try it.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way.
Close it on Wednesday.
Isn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Do I look like I know what day today is?
To you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
Daredevil drivers.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything round here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though.
I gotta wait till Wednesday
There
to
always seems
get
to be
this.
something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Have some salami.
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
That was nice of you. Yeah, Australians are good people. Wasn't there something I was supposed to do here at the pawn shop? Ugh, I don't remember. Oh shit, my gun. I see my gun's here.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
Do you have any guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
You,
With Kim here too? That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer. You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
What should I sell it for?
15 real.
That's it?
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there, too. In case you didn't notice.
Happens to the best of us, I guess.
It certainly does. Especially in Revachol.
Was the buyer a policeman?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive,
maybe it was the fucking kid.
But I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I can't weasel out of this one.
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
This mess? He means your mess.
Idea if I could find this buyer.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to...
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, All sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
Of course.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Copo type?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry, cop.
Yes, sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
I'll give it a try. God. All right. I'll take it. All right. I think there isn't really much more to look at around this side. Again, I'm really just killing time until these fucking union guys show up. That's what I'm really interested in. We'll probably end the stream here. I know I got my ad break coming up. Oh. Maybe they're in here now. Oh, it's still fucking empty. Alright. We'll figure something out. Shake some. Who do we have to raid? Pretty sure they show up the next day. Well, they said any time after 1600. So I was hoping that they'd show up around now, but if not, I just have to kill time until basically 20 or 2200. I don't really have anyone to raid though. That's my work's playing Shenmue. It looks like he is. I think. I'll raid McGurk then. Ugh, I don't know, man. I have a push and pull with this game. I think maybe the infrequency that I plan to play it on will be enough. I'm kind of just like, feels like nothing's happening right now. Like when I was solving I was doing the field autopsy, I was having a good time. Like I was really digging it. I got into it. But then like I just stopped. I wasn't doing the field autopsy anymore. I was just like, It started to slow down again. Started to get bored. So I'll see if I'll find something else to do. Kill some time. Well, I can advance to 2000. Take a dirty bath. I can speak to Kim a little bit more. Figure out what's going on with this piss off. Allegedly. That's it though. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thank you for keeping me company, noob. Everyone else who stopped by, Asthma at work. Have yourselves all a good night. Tomorrow I'll be playing with Hat Bash, and of course, I think we have someone else on. It's alright, noob. No need to force yourself to be here. Alright, take care, guys.